Vivid imageries of the interview are still retained in my veins. I wonder, how can a person aptly describe a place so wonderfully, talking about each day spent there, each lane she visited, each streetlight, each tree? She carved in me the desire to visit the place so dear to her heart.
FRI is a jewel in the crown of Dehradun. And I think people, not just in India, but all over the world, they would like to see this building. So FRI is something which I think is like Cleopatra. You know, age cannot wither, nor custom stale her beauty. So this is what it is.
Today I take you on a journey that is different from anything the others have witnessed till now. While I strode each lane of this institution, the intoxicating greenery embraced my weary traveler's soul, providing an oasis to rest a wandering mind, and every frame, every location healed my world-worn heart.
I am a privileged witness. These words have cradled the silence of the unsteady night, the light of the day, and the habitats of many. With the breeze flowing gently at my sides, I have provided livelihood to my dwellers for time infinite, creating descriptive images of the pinnacles, depicting oriental white eye, or the lowly dust of leopards, or the multi-hued flowers, or that of a butterfly. I transport them to a state where time itself is suspended. I am home to various natural treasures, both hidden and in plain sight. I am a combination of both restless activity and reclined laziness. I am where life begins and where it ends. I am the reserve forest, and this is my institute.
I began with a few hundred books and a few periodicals written in English and German languages, accommodated in a small room. Later, in 1929, I was shifted to Chakrata Road and provided with a magnificent building. Since then, you have met me every single day. I created the scaffold, and you have planted in me history, science, literature, art, and flavors enriching the soul with every passing breath. I structure your passion, your identity, modern or ancient, paperback or hardbound, fiction on research, poetry or prose. I house them all, built to the brim with knowledge. I am the ultimate source of information for a forester. I harbor mysteries, solved and yet to be processed, contend with the rustling pages and modernized soft copies in digital informatories. I am National Forest Library and Information Center, and this is my institute.
I started from a scrap, unlike some other circles which inherited previous historic collections. Since then, I have gradually developed into one of the major centers of taxonomic and floristic research in North India and am recognized by various universities for research. At present, I house about 330,000 specimens. I am the second largest of its kind in India and I am digitized. I am the herbarium and this is my institute.
Their footfalls echoes through my corridors as their spirits course through me, and their dreams and aspirations keep me alive. I was established as a deemed university in 1991 on the recommendation of UGC, Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India. At present, I provide academics at post-graduation level in 4 disciplines, namely forestry, environment management, wood science and technology, and cellulose and paper technology. I also provide PhD degrees in various fields. Students here are free to experiment with various aspects of forest and environment in state-of-the-art laboratories where they can seek guidance from leading scientists. I have embraced generation after generation of intelligentsia. I provide my students with one of the most beautiful campuses in India with its greenery and hilly backdrop. I am FRI University, and this is my institute.
We have come a long way, you and I. 100-year-long love affair, it's never devoid of its difficulties. I have witnessed endless possibilities in front of me, flavoring from the merry, proud faces of convocation to the contentment of retirement. I have stood resolutely, housing chairs, specially ordered for Lord and Lady Irwin when they came to India. The chair in between is meant for the President of the nation. I am Asia's largest teakwood panel auditorium, and this is my institute.
Since the First World War, I have stood sturdy, silently stretching my arms out to unite all forms of knowledge in forestry. I may be time-worn, but I will never become weary of the millions of hopes, dreams, and ambitions that harbor in me from dawn to dusk. I am set in lush green estate, spreading over 450 hectares, framed by the foothills of Himalayas. I am built in an impressive edifice with the confluence of Greco-Roman and colonial styles of architecture. My long arched corridors are not supported by a single piece of metal. Situated in an earthquake-prone region, I have survived a remarkable 100 years. I have seen the world changing from wooden stencils to digital informatories. I am Forest Research Institute, and I am your institution. There are things which never change no matter how many years are spent apart. Here, time seems to stand still. For once, this place made me feel how nature can work wonders on one. How bricks talk, how the age-old banyan tree court love, how the rustling leaves whisper, how the hills speak of dignity, and how Forest Research Institute tells you each day of its glorified journey.